The gameplay 2, probably. We'll see. Okay. Hello, everyone. And welcome to, I guess, in a way, Dark Deity stream. Now, this obviously isn't the first one. This is, of course, over Dark Deity 2 demo that released a couple of days ago. I originally said I was going to play it in a couple of days. I completely forgotten about it, and then I realized that, oh shit, I won't be able to play yesterday. So I was like, okay, well, I will be able to play it today, and here we are. So Dark Deity 2 demo is currently available. We will try out the demo. We'll see. I'll give my thoughts. Just because it is a demo. The game is not out yet. I probably will see how things go, but I'll very likely go back into the first one at some point. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it on stream or not, and I'll be playing the first one again. There's a lot of things that they did for the first one that I never really touched into. So that's probably, I'll probably try to finish it up. Maybe, I don't know if we're going to touch the DLC. It just comes down to what's considered 100%ing the game, and if the DLC is included with that. But I probably will, maybe, most likely, don't know if I will do it on stream, but I'll probably myself go back to the very first Dark Deity. Anyway, so for those that don't know, Dark Deity released a long time ago. I honestly don't remember when it first released. Last played was in 2022. I didn't beat all of the game, but I played it a long ass time ago. Yeah, there's the summer update. It's been a hot minute. Let's be real here. It's been a hot minute. I don't remember much. I did. I pretty much finished the game around here, around in June, I would say. I mean, at least June 22nd, so, like, that was kind of close. Oh, January 16th? Maybe I was checking out the game. Honestly, can't say I don't remember much. I think I was playing at certain points, and then I think I went back into the game, probably to finish it off. I did do videos up to a certain point, but it was mostly on Twitch. So, pretty much majority of the gameplay I did not bring over into YouTube, so after a certain point I stopped. For those that are wondering, some things about it, the main character ended up becoming almost like a really, like Roy, in the sense of like how Roy tends to be in the Blazing Blade, or is it the Bunny Blade? I think it's the Bunny Blade, because Blazing Blade is the sequel prequel. Anyway, and then other very specific things tended to happen, but like the main two best characters was, I'd have to actually bring this up onto YouTube. Let me just do this just in case I don't show anything. Well, it's probably like, what are you searching, mate? What are you searching, mate? Anyway, it has been really a hot minute. Hello? YouTube? There we go. 3 years ago. Part 3. Part 5. Yeah. Part 5, I guess, which I don't remember how far I went to it. But pretty much, I can't remember the names now of the characters, but essentially the very first set of characters, was like chapter 2, or is it 3? I can't remember now. Elias, I remember, yeah, Elias and, Chia. See, Elias and Chia ended up being my best characters in that run. Like legitimately, Elias as like even at one point show as the thumbnail as the main focus. He was like a show off. He was dazzling on everyone and the enemies included. He ended up being like one of the best characters I had, while Chia ended up being pretty much a dodge tank. Of course, I don't have all of the videos, but let's just say those two. There's other characters that did pop off as well, but mostly Chia and Elias. Those were like the best characters. Granted, it's RNG at the very end of the day of who ends up being the best or not, because it's in a sense too similar to Fire Emblem, where sometimes certain characters just randomly pop off and just become your best characters. And it happens. That's the one thing I like about Fire Emblem, is that some characters just kind of naturally just get good for some reason. It's just like naturally you're on your own timeline now, where this character's a fucking god, and I love when that happens. And those two pretty much became the gods in my original playthrough. Of course, there are other really good characters in there too, but those guys were like the show offs, the best of the best. I did eventually have to change certain characters to other characters at certain points, I remember. But overall, it was a really fun time. Of course, not, like, as I said, not all the stream made it to YouTube, because at a certain point, I just didn't really care about doing that. It's different now since I'm mostly streaming on YouTube. So if I do play through Dark Deity 2, that won't be much of an issue. Anyway. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else to note when it comes to the original. For those that are curious on Dark Deity, for those that somehow don't know anything about Dark Deity, it pretty much was a fan project of like a GB-esque inspired Fire Emblem game to an extent. Like, that's what it's kind of like. A lot of it's kind of based off of to an extent. It's very obvious because after the E3 came out and we knew there's no new Fire Emblem game around this time period, they released the game ahead of schedule, and it was very obvious that the main developer did that, because that was pretty much like a cash grab. Everyone was hungry for a Fire Emblem game. Oh, here is this Fire Emblem inspired game. Which that's kind of what Dark Deity was known for, unfortunately. I feel like that was kind of what stained the game, unfortunately. And there was a lot of issues that a lot of people didn't like, and that's probably going to be the main thing that a lot of people are going to look into when it comes to the second one here, if they add any improvements over the original. Now, I enjoyed the original a lot. I just didn't play it again through. I probably will before I stream Dark Deity 2 regardless. I'll probably go back into Dark Deity here. But overall, I enjoyed my time. Now, there's a lot of other mechanics and changes that's different compared to normal Fire Emblem game. For example, there's like a different type of triangle, nothing with weapons, but more like armor types, armor triangle, and how certain like elemental, and it's just, I can't remember fully now because it's been a hot minute, but that's what I kind of remember. The other big thing is that there is no permadeath. While Fire Emblem is known for its permadeath, this game has straight up no permadeath. So what do they do something different that's unique, that with the fact that there's no permadeath? Well, when a character dies, they lose permanent stats, pretty much. They lose permanent stats. So for example, one point when I remember, I can't remember the main character's name now. I remember one point he lost like a couple HP points when he died. And this was, I think, a good thing. I think this is probably the best thing for Dark Deity, if I remember correctly, because, well, it encourages to keep going, but it still punishes you for having a character die. It's not the end of the world, unless they die so many times that they pretty much get crippled. But the thing to counterbalance all of that is you essentially get so many fucking characters that you get too many. And for the most part, I think in a normal playthrough, you know, most likely probably never going to get to the point where you lose characters so much that it's impossible to beat it. After some point, that just is generally impossible. Unless you specifically mod it so that, like, for example, I know a lot of people mod, like, the older Fire Emblem games so that characters lose stat points, lose levels, or don't get any levels, stuff like that. But that's more of Fire Emblem and modding, and I don't expect that to naturally happen in Dark Deity. Anyway, Dark Deity 2 here. I don't know too much. I did read up to a certain point some time ago of the devlogs on Dark Deity, but I don't know everything. So I am kind of going blind into this. I might bring back the PlayStation 5 use case. We'll see. Depends on if I like the control setup for mouse and keyboard, or if there's even controller support at this moment in time. We'll see. I don't know what to expect because this just recently dropped a couple of days. So let's see. This could go horrendously wrong because it's my first time launching it. So hopefully nothing too crazy happens. Also, I just realized unprofessional. I need to do some changes on OBS. There we go. Okay, welcome to the beta for Dark Deity 2. This build contains the first 4 chapters of the game. All of this content is still work in progress. Don't hesitate to let us know if you come across any issues. Some content is still missing. Notably, some of the voice acting is still being recorded. Fair enough, fine. But we wanted to give you a chance to give the game a go as we're getting closer to the final launch. Fair enough. I know some people go the route of early access. There's a certain game that I'm actually really interested that's released in like 4 days called Planet Centauri. It's pretty much like a Terraria-esque, Ark Survival-esque inspired game. It's praised and looks like Terraria, but there's some mechanics from like Ark Survival mixed in with like Power Word. But this game has been in development for like over 10 plus years. Not this game, but Planet Centauri. I think it's like the main developer said it was like 11 years, and now we're finally close to launching it. So I'm really interested in that game. I don't think I'll stream it, but there's that game that I'm kind of interested in. We'll see what happens with first reviews. But I'm not gonna take that into account because there's a lot of bad faith reviews when it came to that game with Steam, because it was early access as well. So there's a lot of things to take in consideration with early access. But early access is another way to go about it, and that one is the most controversial one. It's up to you how you feel about that. Anyway, we are extremely appreciative that you're giving Dark Deity 2 a chance. As a small team, each and every player means the world to us. Don't be afraid to let us know what you think. The best place for your feedback are the Steam forums and the Dark Deity Discord server. At one point, I was in there before my original Discord got hacked, and I just never really rejoined. That's a lot of Discord servers, though, with that case. But anyway. Okay. Now, because it's been a hot minute, I do not remember shit. But hopefully, when I come back to this after replaying the first one, if I stream it or not of the first one, hopefully I'll understand a lot of this more, or remember a lot of this. What's that? Dark Deity 2 or Planet Centauri? I know I kind of talked about a lot of Dark Deity and Dark Deity 2. I streamed it a long time ago on Twitch, and I put it on YouTube up to a certain point. For those that want to watch up to a certain point of the original Dark Deity, I have them all as stream VODs on, No, it's not cheap Baldur's Gate 3. No, it's like a Fire Emblem game. In a sense. It's not like fully like Fire Emblem, but there's some elements of Fire Emblem here in terms of the strategy game. There's a lot of different things differ, at least from the original. I don't know what they changed for Dark Deity 2, honestly, so I can't say anything with that because it's restarted. But I would strongly suggest, after this stream, checking out the original Dark Deity stream VODs up to how long I've had. I didn't finish the full thing on YouTube. I did finish streaming it. I did finish the entire game streaming it. But I would strongly suggest go checking out those stream VODs that are on the YouTube. Regardless. Toggle whether full animations will play for combat. On. Okay. And turn automatically on. Okay, cool. I don't know if it's per se that, but, okay. We'll go with mouse and keyboard. We'll see if they do controller support. Archive. Okay, so there's a bit of character stuff, and it seems like they're leveled up. Gotcha. Now, I'll kind of explain things here, because Dark Deity 2 is a sequel to the original Dark Deity, which means that this is essentially in the future from the first one. The main characters are the children of the main characters from the first one. That's something I also do know. So fair warning, there might be some spoilers in the story or whatever we go through. So I'm just letting you guys know now. If you're curious on watching the VODs or before this or after this. Okay, I think I kind of got over everything I wanted to make sure. But here we are. Okay. Now, I don't remember what I did originally, personally speaking, but I feel like there's like multiple, like more than 4, or at least more than 3. I think it was like 4 or more. And I remember that there was like a easy, normal, which I did, hero, which is the one that some people did. I didn't do hero. And of course, I guess there's deity, so just probably the most difficult. Anyway, so mortal. A mode for those unfamiliar with strategy RPGs or that prefer a more relaxed gameplay experience. 10% additional XP, 20% additional gold, fewer enemy spawns, lowered enemy stats, easier game over conditions. Okay, so hero. A made for those who have played strategy RPGs in the past and enjoy a challenge. The intended setting. If it says intended, I usually tend to go for those. Anyway, normal XP gain, normal gold gain, normal enemy spawns, normal enemy stats, normal game over conditions. Deity mode, a mode for strategy RPG experts of those who have already been Dark Deity to expect a punishing experience. I love how they say already be in it. It's the demo. Anyway, it should probably say demo for this as the demo, but regardless. 10% reduced XP and gold, increased enemy spawns, increased enemy stats, harder game over conditions. I think this is kind of counteractive. Because, like, you have less gold and XP, but technically you probably get more than the percentage reduction they do, just because you have increased enemy spawns. I guess it comes down to how much they increase enemy spawns. That could be difficult, but that essentially counteracts the less XP and gold. But with stats, that could be annoying. Anyway, first impressions with the modifiers here. We're going to go hero. Now, supposedly, there's a lot of other things to note, like, there is a story writer that's working with this game.
Man, are you sure this is the right place?
You're the one with the map.
I'm gonna shut it now.
Yeah, the map didn't say anything about this many stairs.
This is the only ancient ruin around these parts. Besides, I recognize the stairway. This is definitely the place.
I know, I'm just griping.
These ruins aren't so ancient anyway. Sylvan, for sure. Can't be older than 100 years.
Yeesh. They really let this place go in record time, huh?
Hey kid, you're a local. Anything you can tell us about this place?
Well, just that there's not that many stairs left.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Other than that, not
No,
much.
is it actually using
Before I marked it,
the
it wasn't even on the
controller?
map.
Well, somebody must have built it. I can only assume it wasn't the townsfolk.
Unless they did.
No.
And somebody wants it forgotten.
Okay. I want to stop here real quickly because there's a lot of things I need to also speak on. First of all, the original, I don't believe, had voice acting to it. So this is something also different between the second and the first. And supposedly there are story branching paths to this game. I can't verify anything with that because they also specifically, as I already mentioned before, they grabbed they essentially hired a story writing person to help out. So take that as you will. Anyway, I'm gonna shut him down and let this continue.
Forgotten. Why would somebody want that?
Uncomfortable secrets?
Powerful artifacts.
Ghosts!
Come on, Reardon, don't scare the kid.
There's no way you guys are old enough to be calling me kid.
Well, a little fear might do you all some good. We still don't know what we're dealing with here.
I want to mention here, I think the 4 of the characters here are actually, well, 3 of them actually, are the children of characters from the first. The elf, from what I heard, from what it was talked about, is pretty much a, my brain's being stupid right now, adopted child. The elven is the adopted child. Alright.
That's worrisome.
Ah, worry less, buddy. If my house was at the bottom of this many stairs, I'd be jonesing to move out after 100 steps, let alone 100 years.
Speaking of, looks like we found the bottom.
Level ground. I almost forgot what it was like. Ooh, this place is roomy.
I like the art
Just
style
as
a
amazing
lot more.
the second time around. You look unimpressed.
These two have let routine rob them of their sense of wonder.
Ooh, so dramatic.
You see a lot of grand architecture in our line of work. It loses its luster eventually.
I can't even imagine. The Order of Eternals.
The adventure of a lifetime, twice weekly. When Dad lets us off the leash, that is.
Reardon?
Let him whine, Arthur. He's cranky today. Cassandra,
Yes, Gwen?
keep watch by the stairway, all right? If you hear shouting, come find us.
Of course. What do I do if I spot something bad?
Start shouting so we can come find you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
What do you think, Arthur? A shrine? Sacrificial altar?
No. A reliquary. Look there. Some kind of artifact.
Magical?
I think so.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off Arthur here. But, going back and talking about artifacts. The artifacts were essentially items you can equip on a character that pretty much did random, I say random effects, but each one was different. That completely changed how a character could work with said artifacts. Like, some artifacts, like, took one stat completely away, but put in another stat. Or maybe allowed you to hit, like, it was harder to hit, but maybe you are more likely to crit. A lot of other artifacts did all sorts of things. I'm curious to see what they do for artifacts in this game. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up and let it continue.
Yes. I mean, can't you feel it?
No, I can't. You can?
Right. Guess I should come clean. I'm...
An adept, right?
You can tell?
Well, you're certainly no mage, and having magical blood would explain how you found this place, but not why.
A mystery to ponder once we're outside. Let's bag this thing and get out of here.
He's... not mad?
All right, got it. We done here?
Not quite. I want to sweep the place, make sure it's clear. Don't want to leave anything that could threaten the town.
Yeah, I hear you. Gotta pick up all the stray pebbles, clear up any tripping hazards.
Reardon!
On my way. Hey, kid, can you hold this while we finish up?
I guess? Are you sure it's...
I told you to worry less. Now, stay put, yeah?
Right. Will do. I wonder, what did he mean by why? Could this be the reason... hey, guys? It started glowing. Is that normal?
Black Abyss, I knew it was too easy. Reardon, cover the civilian.
Right. Arthur, any idea what these things are?
None, save bad news.
Well, we're trained to deal with bad news. Where's Cass?
Over here. I spotted something and heard shouting, but I didn't know if I should have shouted too.
You're here, so you did perfect. All right, let's move.
I can fight too.
Now's not the time to be playing hero, buddy.
You may have an adept's power, but power requires skill. You can't just...
We don't have time for this. Fight or hide, just don't die. Got it?
Got it.
I do like the transition animation. There's a lot of, like, animation stuff that I really like. Okay, so side objectives. Spend 200 mana to get a sword rune and heal HP by 40 to get gold. Interesting. Escape, tournament passes, or Gwen is defeated. Okay, I understand the point of tournament so you don't stall, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm mixed about that. Like, it depends upon if the story requirements make sense, but if it doesn't, then I'm not really a big fan of term limits to begin with, or time settings. It just has to make sense for it to work. And I understand, but that's just my opinion anyway. It might be different for different people, but anyway. Welcome to Dark Deity 2. Gameplay is handled in phases. You get a turn, then enemies. Every one of your units may move and act during your turn. Click on a unit to start them and view the movement range. Attacking or using an ability that deals damage will end a unit's turn. You may also opt to end their turn manually if you want to move them without taking action. Try weakening enemies with ranged units, like Royden or Arthur. Before attacking in melee range, however, over a unit will show you the stats in the bottom left. Left-clicking handles almost all functions in the game, with right-click or escape backing up or exiting on Patroller, it is A and B respectively. Okay. When selecting an enemy to attack, a preview of combat will open up showing you the damage and hit rates of the combat. Click the enemy again to confirm. If you want to view this tutorial again, just open the menu by clicking on the empty tile and selecting the tutorials menu. You want to see more tutorials for each unit upon selection? Sure. Wildlife, 1 range physical, treasure chest. Okay, how do I move? Okay, so automatically move if it allows me to. Gwen, Arthur, level 1 summoner. Saxon, I love how he's like at the very left here. I remember correctly, the craziest character we had that was a dodge take, Elias was an adapt, so I'm curious to see how he works. Rodin, interesting that. Okay, so the 3 children of the main character, one being adopted, is Gwen, Rodin, and Arthur. New chick, level 3 shaman, okay. And then I think he might be the son. I can't remember the name of the character. He was kind of like the friend of the other, like the main character of the last game. And that might be the son of him. Arthur is a summoner. Magic user with good accuracy and directly damaging abilities. He can attack from both 1 and 2 tiles away, which many magical attackers can do. His personal ability, Lunar Reeve, will deal more damage every time you use it. Mana starts at 100 every chapter, so don't be stingy with it. Okay, I don't remember if that's how it worked originally. Okay, so the original, the first one, essentially had like almost a Fire Emblem-esque menu where you can go into the character, look through the stats and like that. All this is like more, like a lot cleaner UI. There's no menu to it. You just see it on the screen and like that. So the mode of magic of enemy dealing force damage increased by mana spent this chapter. Unit info. Okay, Celestial Affinity generates mana 25% faster. So there is character abilities and class abilities. I think that might be the case here. There's also stats here. It also shows the growths. This is something that they did in the original, but you had to press a button to see the growths. In the original, there's also a way you can see for future classes you could go into, but that was more like a specific menu. I don't think that's the case here. No ring, no empty rings. Okay, so there's ring slots. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if there's items, but there are rings. Okay, so yeah, 60 HP. Might is probably attack. Speed is speed. Dexterity is probably like accuracy. Defense. Fortitude is probably res or magic defense. Mastery, I'm not entirely certain what that does. I don't think it allows me to see. And luck might be crit. Who knows? I don't know if it's the same in the first one. It has been a while since I played it. Hey, welcome to the stream, GNS.
Let's get it done.
Saxon. Saxon is an adept, a type of magic user who has incredibly powerful natural abilities, but a harder time controlling them. He can't attack from one tile away. He can attack from one tile away. My bad. Many adept classes are fast. If a unit's speed is 5 higher than enemies, they get to attack twice. Okay, fine stuff. Saxon can also unleash storm magic at his position, damaging enemies around him. Okay. I also did see in the trailer that there's magic outside of battle in the field of battle. So that's going to be interesting to see. Okay, abilities. Deal up to 29 lightning damage spread equally to all enemies within 2 tiles. Maximum 9 each. Okay, so 29 damage. So all enemies within 2 tiles. Only 9 in those 2 tiles. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm guessing it's a square formation. Okay, unit info. Call the storm. Okay, storm affinity. Heal for 5 HP when using mana. Okay. 55 HP, 50 attack, 50 speed, 30 dexterity, 40 defense, 25 fortitude, 25 mastery, 25 luck. Okay, so it does show here power, accuracy, dodge, critical rate, and speed is 7. I don't know if there's going to be weapons either. I'm going to assume that there's probably some item system, but I don't know if we're really going to see that yet. This is all just kind of up in the air as the first chapter. Okay, he might be good. He might end up being a really solid character. Okay, Gwen. Gwen is a Vanguard, a tanky frontline unit. She can attack from 1 tile away. Vanguards excel against physical damage. Gwen's personal ability can be used to attack with additional damage. Abilities. Attacks deal 6 additional damage. Brute Strike. Unit info. Killing an enemy grants 5+ level divided by 3 block stats. I'm not entirely certain what block stats mean in regard to Gwen here. But anyway, let's check her stats. So, 75 HP. The original, the main character, was really HP bulky, so I'm not surprised to see her like this. 6 might, 40 speed. I think this is gonna be like the other main character from Dark Deity 1. I'm gonna say this right now, she's probably going to end up being like him in terms of stat spread. She's gonna be like a really bulky character. And that's kind of it. She's gonna probably easily fall to magic. So she's probably not. She's gonna be forced on us, and she's probably not gonna be good. That's what I'll say, but who knows? I mean, the game isn't out yet. 35 dexterity, 45 defense, 30 fortitude, 45 mastery, and 35 luck. Okay. When he went over Arthur, Rodin. Rodin is a hunter, bow-wielding damage dealer who can only attack while 2 tiles away. Hunters can also attack alongside their animal companions who deal damage and apply debuffs to enemies. Be careful. With Rodin's positioning as he is defenseless when attacked by melee units, however, he can deal great damage safely from afar. I remember bows people being really decent or good in the first one. The Command Wolf. Attack with your pet, dealing 6 additional damage and removing up to 5 defense from your enemy. And unit info. He's up in stats by 20% of Rapid Expert. Interesting. 80% HP, so he seems like he's going to be even more bulky, but he's going to be easier to get hit with certain enemies without counterattacking. 50% might, 35 speed. It'd be kind of cool to see him being a speedy boy. He could probably be decent too. We'll see. 25 dexterity, 5 to 40% defense, 45% fortitude. So he's going to be a mage killer more so than anything else. 45 mastery and 40 luck. So aside from him being kind of slow, and I'm assuming dexterity is going to be hit, so he's going to have be slow and low hit, but everything else seems to be below average, which I don't know how well he's going to end up being at the end of the day, but I mean, there's a bit of luck too when it comes to dying, so. And last character, Cassandra.
Alrighty.
Cassandra is a shaman, and more importantly, your healer. Okay. Her ability, Healing Touch, can be used to heal an adjacent ally. She can also attack from 1 tile away. Keep in mind, after you're using most non-damaging abilities, you can still attack, but you can't move, so position accordingly before you put out a heal. I remember this being a thing a little bit, so cool. Heal an ally for 19. And, okay, so 65% HP, 40% might, 45% speed, dexterity is 30, defense is 30, fortitude is 40, mastery is 50, I don't know what mastery does, and 45% luck. And Dark Penchant restores 10 mana when an enemy within 2 tiles is defeated. So it's a way for her to get more mana to heal. And if I remember correctly, I think they said something about, mana restoring or something like that. Okay, so I'm assuming that they want us to use Gwyn, and I'm gonna assume they want to use Gwyn with Rodin.
Orders.
You can't hit me. Okay. There's more enemies over here. They don't have healer stuff. That.
You sure?
Okay, he died. Okay, he dies. I don't know if he's doubling. Okay, no, he just straight up kills. Cool.
Alrighty.
Yeah, she kills. Just so we can get him out there. That's why I put him in the... Oh. Okay, bro. Mana abilities. All units have a spread of abilities that increase as they attain new class tiers. Every turn, units gain 20 mana Units start a new chapter at 100 mana. Mana does not conserve between missions, so make sure to use your abilities and not waste it. Cassandra, your shaman, has a healing ability. If one of your teammates has sustained damage, you can move her next to them and select Healing Touch from her ability menu to bring their HP back up. Support green and utility blue abilities like Healing Touch don't end the unit's turn, so they will still make an attack from that tile afterwards. Oh. Okay.
Stay together. Let's move, people.
Oh, we should be able to hit. What? What the hell happened? So I guess there's like some things that can randomly what? I wanna check her out. I wanna see why that happened? Because I don't remember seeing that as an ability. So maybe if you kill certain enemies or certain things happen in battle, certain effects can happen? Interesting. He took a lot of damage, but he's still alive. Huh.
Yep. I'll protect you.
Okay, so that the blue is mana, green is health. Gotcha. Okay, I'm being stupid. I'm being so stupid. Okay, I need to get used to that the mana is on top, the HP is on bottom. So I'm looking over here, I'm looking like he's damaged a lot. Reality is he's not. He has like half mana usage, but he's decent, like not that bad in HP. Okay, power, speed difference. He has more
Let's
defense.
get it done.
Okay.
That sounds not great.
Looks like this place is coming down around us.
Then we're running out of time. Let's get a move on.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna have her go over here. Wait. Yeah, that'll be.
If I
kinda
have
stupid.
to.
This is the demo, so I'll probably replay the game again, but... How much damage do you do? You kill. Yeah.
Let's get it done.
No, he would die. Would this work?
You sure?
Okay, okay. Okay, gotcha. I'll move him... No. That's really too risky. Honestly, I should have moved these guys below, but whatever. 15, 10...
Time to ride.
Wait. 0 damage. Okay, so there is a way you can take no damage. Gotcha. Okay, accuracy decrease. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Orders.
Okay, I need to look into that. Yeah, so it seems like if she kills, she'll take less damage, but she has reduced dodge as well. She's more likely to get hit, but she also won't take as much damage. Cool.
We need to move.
I agree, mate.
Brutal.
Coming. Let me help.
Good shit. Will he die? Look at some defense. 4. So 11 damage. And 6. So he should
You
live.
sure?
I will...
You sure?
Okay, loot. Elixir of HP. Oh, good shit, mate. Okay, I'm starting to like Saxon a lot. Seems to be pretty nice. Okay, I am going to ability.
Easy target.
Okay, Sword of Rune. I need to. I'm curious on the items position. Okay. Do they show movement in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes. So I could probably do this attack, kill him off. Yep.
Brutal.
Okie dokie.
I can use my ability to
I'll
heal
protect
him.
you.
Okay. Both of these will attack someone. I
Right.
could probably put you. Let's see here. Well, okay. Okay. I understand her ability now. Ferocious Advance. Killing an enemy grants 5+ level divided by 3 block stacks. So what I'm understanding here. Okay, I think this definitely needs to do something or say something additional. I'm trying to think about it. It's like, alright. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. So she gets 5 less damage, but 10 less dodge. I don't know. I feel like they need to actually show it. Like, okay, what does that equal to? Anyway. Right there. Right there. Good shit, win. I need to use more mana?
I can do this.
I'm there.
Almost kills.
Let's see you dodge this!
Oh! Oh shit! Good shit! That was a crit. Okay, I was not expecting a crit, but I'll take it. Let's move you up one. Almost a level up. Okay, I did go over what I needed to do. Okay, cool, awesome. Who should get the level up? You know what? Saxon's kinda liking what he's doing.
I can do this.
Nice.
Am I getting it?
Okay, I mean, if you get Raz as well, this might be like the unit soul of the game. I might be going crazy already, but
Okie dokie.
it's just a thought. Does only one character need to?
Man,
There we go.
I'm really cleaning up.
Okay, so it shows you the damage taken, combat skills, defeats, mana spent, so Cassandra used the most mana, of course. Healing, and tiles moved. Cool. Yeah, sure.
By the gods, he actually made it.
Not yet, we haven't. Come on, everyone. Up the stairs.
The stairs. The stairs. How could I forget about the stairs?
Really? That's what you're worried about?
Less talk, more stairs.
You made it! We were so worried!
We sure did.
Are you all right? I had considered coming down to help, but when the roof began to crumble...
Look at our boy! Hey, cat. So, if you don't know anything about the original, let's just say I made an interesting thumbnail with another character with him. He sure had a interesting convo with the character when he was younger. But Aiden is from the first one. He is essentially the prodigy mage, essentially, in the first one. But he was still a kid, and he had his sister with him during the adventure. Anyway, just kind of get an idea of the character. So it's nice to see him again.
So many stairs.
Stairs?
I hate to admit it, but he's actually right. The stairs really were the worst part.
Just once could the building wait until we're already outside to start collapsing.
I almost would have preferred the cave-in. At least they would have been over quicker.
Looks like they're all right to me, Alden.
Business as usual, just the way we like it. What about you, lad?
Also, I keep saying Aiden, or I don't remember at all if I did that or not in the original, but Alden, my bad.
My heart's racing, but it's a good race, you know? Like
Like an adventurer. You should have seen him, Alden. He was on fire down there. Damn near putting me to shame.
Yeah?
Setting the bar real low.
Is that so? That's no easy feat, keeping up with members of the Order like that. You should be proud.
You really think so?
He's better. What are you
Alden's
talking
right.
about?
You did good work down there.
Gwen's one of our best and brightest. Also, between you and me, a bit of a hard ass. If she says you did good, then you did great.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
For now, you should say little and catch your breath. We still have to return to town before sunset, unless you'd like to be out here all night.
Arthur's right. While the problem is resolved, it is resolved, yes?
Of course. Did you ever doubt us?
Good, good. While the problem is resolved, the magic will no doubt linger.
And let's head back. We've got warm beds and a hot meal waiting for us.
My two favorite things.
Like an adventure.
Also, there is 4 chapters, so if people missed out on the beginning, there's 4 chapters to the demo.
Sheesh, Quinn, do you really gotta walk so fast?
You seem to be keeping up just fine.
Yeah, only because I'm going double time to catch up with you.
Or maybe you usually go half-time and you're just mad I'm making you work for it. Hmm?
Ah, whatever. Never mind that, though. You're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
Reardon, I will never know what you're thinking.
I get the feeling you do.
All right. For a civilian, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Kept his cool in a fight, didn't slow us down. Plus, he clearly has the spirit.
Exactly! So
we can talk to Father about it.
Aw, you're no
Oh, wait,
fun. It could be a surprise. Or
Gonna
a
move the camera.
secret.
Unfortunately for you, your old man hates both.
Sorry, that's not what I want to
That's
do.
because
It's
he's
probably
no
like,
fun
bruh.
either.
Stop.
Hey,
I hate this.
Alden, you don't think maybe you could put in a good word for the kid? You know, grease a few palms.
I'm gonna stop the chat there. I was trying to change something so that's not in the way for you guys. What would be a good placement? Shit. Upright? Back right work? We'll try top right. We'll see. That works. I think that will work.
Kid, he looks to be your age to me.
You know me.
I
I'm
keep
an
doing
old
that again.
soul.
I'm gonna have to get used to not doing that.
An old soul with a child's heart.
Sheesh, man. They really have to walk so fast?
They like being the vanguard. Besides, somebody has to pull up the rear.
Suits me fine. I enjoy the peace and quiet.
Oh. Should I shut up?
Never mind me, you're fine.
What do you think they're talking about up there?
Isn't it obvious? They're talking about you.
Me?
You're very interesting. I'd be talking about you too.
We already are.
Oh, yes, that's true.
But why? I'm just some guy.
Some guy calls on the Order to investigate an uncharted ruin, coinciding with reports of magical disturbances in the area. Then, we find out that guy is also an adept.
It's more than coincidence that you stumbled on that place. You were looking for it, weren't you?
Damn. You guys read me like a book.
Were you drawn to the place? Is that how you found it?
Nah, nothing like that. I guess I was just looking for an excuse to get out of town. I'm not the most popular guy.
Why not? You haven't got a rep we should know about, right?
No, just... People were blaming me for all the weird stuff going down. Strange lights, ghosts in the dark, distant voices. Even my folks joined in.
Why would they blame you? That sounds cruel.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm an adept after all.
And that means?
The way I hear it, Haven was founded by Eastern exiles. Adepts have an icy reputation overseas.
Some folks just can't let an old prejudice die.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Arthur, look. It's Reardon. He seems...
Something's happened.
It's Haven. There's smoke on the horizon.
What?
A simple blaze or worse?
We don't know yet. But given all that's been going on lately, Quinn's assuming the worst.
What do you mean? What's the worst?
An invasion. They came from...
From Asferel! We knew it might come to this, but so soon?
I have to go help.
Hey, kid, hold on a sec. Wait up!
Come on, let's get after him.
Like this. Everything is burning!
What's the situation?
Lucky, if you can call it that. There were forces stationed nearby, so evacuation is already underway.
Evacuation? Then this is a losing battle.
A lost battle. I've been in enough spats to know defeat when I see it.
We have a plan, right?
Half of one. We muck in, get the townsfolk to safety, and then bolt. No time to get fancier than that.
Are you sure that's wise? We could end up trapped in the blaze.
My parents are in there! We have to do something!
Right. On your order, Gwyn.
No orders this time. Once we get in there, it'll be chaos. Just fight like hell, then run like hell.
Understood.
Okay, so there's no. Okay, so they did say there was voice acting, but not everything is. So, you there, soil the sword. Take your men to the north side of the town. Secure a safe route to the Baron and his house. Tell them the lords of Gratina sent you, and be sure to mention my name. Yes. Aye, aye, Lord Carslow. Now go, accept no delay. Their survival is of paramount importance.
All right, gents. We've got a whole lot of folks who need saving, and not much time to get it done. But when's that ever stopped a Southern Rider? Exactly.
Oh shit.
Now
Nice,
let's
nice
roll
of that.
out. Oh, and don't bother reinforcing the north. If the merchant lords and the mercs can't handle themselves, then that's their problem, not ours.
I don't get it. How are the Merchant Lords and the Southern Riders both here?
Are they not supposed to be?
Well, the Merchant Lords run Gritania, and the Southern Riders think nobody should run Gritania. For them both to be here is an exceptional circumstance. Though...
Uncle, you sound like you have more you want to say.
I do, but we want for time. We can discuss the details after the battle.
I'll hold you to that. Now let's get back to business.
Defeat the boss, turn limit passes, or Gwyn is defeated. You have activate 4 harms, you get a ruby. Use blue abilities 2 times, gold 1500. Deal debuff and ability damage 40. Life essence X2. So I'm guessing life increase. We cannot look at Aaron or his allies. When counterattacking, damage increased by 4. Drops 1 emerald. One longbow. Later stats increase. Okay, so this is the boss right here. Okay, so there's... Quick feet cannot be double attacked. Immune to exhaustion. Huh? Attack supply lights blind. Okay, there's a lot to take into consideration here. Okay. Allies within 2 tiles gain fortitude. Vicar. So we're gonna... Okay, so probably our main objective is to try to rescue as many people as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna be in the middle over here. I don't know. I don't think there's any point going after these guys, because there's some items that have drops here, which is the potion icon. And then these guys are a bigger threat because they have some kind of ability. It'd be kind of funny if these guys just randomly just died. But I don't think that will happen. I'm guessing these guys are going to go up here. I guess if we're fast enough, we could probably grab this emerald as well, but that's probably takes a lot to figure out, and I don't know how well that would be. Okay, so we have level 10 Eldin, level 5 Nightblade Valera. Okay. So this guy's nothing crazy to him. He doesn't seem like it powers. Low speed, low defense and fortitude. He seems to be a hard-hitting character. So he might be like the barbarian, not barbarian, but it's like a pseudo class of like the fighter class. I don't know if that would be the case or not for him. It's, I can't say for certain. What would be the best idea here? I think we might go with... That's kind of annoying.
Time to ride. I can do this.
Okay. 39 dodge. Budget accuracy. Not much defense, but a lot of fortitude. And okay, it does showcase at the bottom right here, this is a dodge tile. So I'm gonna put it here. Almost killing the dude. Oh, I didn't even check what she does. Slightly exhausted, dodge reduced by 10 for 1 turn. Oh. Interesting. Unit info. Okay, level 10 Scholar. Deals 2 additional damage for every status effect on an enemy. Binding Knowledge. Mana use raises Fortitude stat by 2 for the rest of the chapter. Huh. Or Wave. Applying 9 heavy weak stacks and 4 heavy vulnerable stacks to an enemy. Phase. Teleport an adjacent ally to a tile up to 5 tiles away. An Ancient Rite. Mead from your tome, granting an ally 31 mana.
You sure? Part and parcel, huh?
Good call. Hope this works.
Ah, I see. Heavy weakened. Damage dealt and reduced by 9 for 2 attacks. Heavy vulnerable. Damage taken increased by 4 for 2 attacks. So, I'm assuming that Elden is gonna be, in this chapter, almost like a, Jagan, essentially.
Orders.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, I could do this attack.
I hope you find peace. The sky's the limit.
It'd be kind of cool if we got defense and HP. And just kind of ignores
I'll see it
class,
done.
but... I'll go here and evacuate. So they're gonna be kind of powerful here. Bye-bye, bro! I'm assuming that was the crit sound effect. The last dude didn't even move. So I'm guessing this is like a showcase of like magic as well. Oh, we just completely destroyed this dude. Yeah, that dude's dead. Rip. Oh, he's going after, damn, okay. Okay, What we could probably do... We're gonna have to get someone over here anyway. Abilities, phase, you... Over
I'm
here.
Don't worry.
Wait.
Yes?
Debating what I want to do here.
I got this. Moving it. I got this.
Abilities, deal additional 6 attack. I don't think I'm gonna get game banged, but who knows? Might be incorrect.
Moving it.
Not a lot of experience, but she is level
Let's get it
5.
done.
So 5 defense. Okay, we should be fine if I move him here. If anything, I actually kind of want them to go there, so that I can use my ability. This dude's dead. Bye-bye. I don't know why the one swordsman's not doing anything. Oh, this dude's getting destroyed. Oh boy. Beast, bruh. She is weak though. So it didn't say anything about stat losses, so I don't know what that was about or what that is. Don't know about that. Oh, so fire spreads? Gotcha. Okay. It is what it is. A little annoying. But, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna have to attack.
Ah, I've read about these.
Alrighty.
It's us or them. You sure?
I mean, okay. I was gonna say more about her disappearing, but I don't know if there's anything about it or to it. I don't want to necessarily...
I'll do it.
Let's let loose.
Actually, I'm gonna
Let's
move
let
him
loose.
right there. Let's use our abilities so we can kill him.
Anything to protect the others.
Right.
Evacuate. Now she finally moves. Good shit, bro. 39%. How the fuck did you hit, bro?
If I have to.
Good shit.
I'm really picking this up.
Not the greatest level up.
Be gone.
Alright. Abilities. Next level up.
Am I getting it?
Okay. I think he might not get good attack. I mean, I would have to recheck his stat growth, but
I'll see it done.
okay, you should be fine against this lady. Yeah, she's dead. Bruh. Good shit, but not good enough.
Alrighty. Let me help.
You're very lucky, bruh. Yeah, he's in a bad spot. I should be a little careful.
We need to move.
Oh, he kind of kills himself.
You're really strong.
I'll do it.
Okay. Abilities, healing
I'll
touch.
protect you.
And then because it's blue or green, I can attack and be able to kill. Okay,
Let's move,
yeah,
people.
let's see here. We should probably get a little bit quicker.
Sure thing.
Evacuate. And then,
It's time.
okay, abilities, brutal strike.
Don't get in my way.
Okay, come on, Gwen.
That'll have to do.
Decent. I would like some speed from you, girl.
Hold nothing back.
Okay, I can see where the whole, like, fire trap is. I like how no one's going above to the left here. So I think this is the boss here. Okay, so there's a bit of a time limit, but there's, like, a lot of enemies, too.
Happily.
Okay, there's the ruby.
You sure?
Let me help. Yep.
Orders.
Yes?
Okay. Oh, I didn't expect him to walk on the fire, but that's fine. We dodge an 80. He's also walking on fire. We gotta keep in note about the time limit. No, the not time limit, but turn limit. Okay. 7 out of 13. If we're really quick, we could probably go to, like, the top left. These guys are just chilling. These guys are, like, really stupid.
You need me?
Yeah, we could do this.
I'll never get used to this.
Of course you wouldn't.
They're mine.
Good shit, doubling. I mean, he's an armor dude, probably, so fair enough. Okay. How do I go about this? We do double. What does the fire do? Fire. Movement reduced units. Okay, movement reduced units will take 5 damage per turn. Okay, so there's two things there. Movement will be reduced and then the 5 damage. And then it says again, takes 5 damage on turn of start. Okay. So these guys are just really dumb.
Damn good technique.
Oh, these guys are probably going to be put on fire. This is the leader, so if I kill him, then it's pretty much GG. Going after my mage? Come on, bros. I mean, they're trying. They're trying. Come on, come to Alden, bro. Yeah, we dodged those.
I am sorry, truly.
8 out. We have 5 more turns. It's annoying because we... Okay. Who does the least amount of damage? You know what? I say that. Bro, Warden? Warden is literally gonna take one for the team and pretty much be a punching bag while I send Alden up front.
Let me help.
Give them no quarter.
Orders. Guess I was better.
Give them no quarter.
This will be simple.
Oh no! No! Arthur! No!
I
You're
will
supposed
make
to kill him! No!
Just like the
No! No! That was not the best crit! Damn it, Arthur! Ah! Okay, I was hoping that wouldn't happen so I could use Alden and get his ass up there and get some rewards, but fuck me! Also, I don't know if there is a stat decrease. I did like that mechanic, but I guess they don't have that as a mechanic. So I don't know what happens to her. So, okay.
All right, that looks like just about everyone. Let's make tracks, people.
Wait! We can't just leave. We've been doing so well.
And if we stay a moment longer, we'll start doing a lot worse.
So you're just gonna let them win?
They already have won. If you want to stay and fight, the only help you'll be is saving your parents the trouble of a cremation.
But my home.
Saxon, I need you to trust me. This is not the end, but it will be if you stay. So please.
Damn it all.
We'll be back, Saxon. I promise.
Separate ways. We're playing Resident Evil 4, everyone. Okay. Anyway, joking aside. Base and world map. In the base, you must customize your units and select your next mission. From now, you only have one choice of mission, but that will change at points later in the game. Make sure to prepare your units accordingly. At most, changes must be made prior to starting a chapter. Okay. Army and system. Did she die? No. Okay, so this is interesting. So it seems like they took a book from Unicorn Overlord, where you can get rewards with report from your comrades. So it kind of seems like that's going to be the case here. Okay. So these are the characters that these characters can talk to. I don't know if I think it will let us be able to do stuff if there's someone. Gordon can talk to a lot of people. He's a man of socializing. Abilities. Ability upgrades. All abilities have 4 upgrade levels, which are upgraded using Essence. Flame Essence is for damaging abilities. Life Essence is for supporting abilities. And Crystal Essence is for utility and debuff abilities. If you change classes, your upgrade levels will transfer to the corresponding abilities. Okay. Here's the amount that the first ability value scales with mastery by 0.5. Okay, there is a lot. I didn't even check hers. First aid, heal, and ally, so she also heals. Bleed Feats grants an ally 28 dodge for 1 turn, and Grim Stroke. Apply 4 poison stacks to an enemy. So I'm gonna say this right now. I'm hoping Valerie can get HP. If not, she's not gonna be the dodge tank, because a dodge tank needs to also be able to take hits, just in case if they do manage to still get hit. So Valerie is not going to be our best bet. I mean, she was like she wasn't on this forest, but she still got absolutely rocked. But that's just how it goes sometimes. But it is RNG at the end of the day. But that's something I'm gonna probably not use her a lot, depending upon how many characters are in the game. And class histories. Oh boy! So there's tier 2s, which cost a coin, and then there is tier 3, which cost ingots. Okay, building knowledge. Uses 4 to stat by 2 for the rest of the budget. Okay, yeah, gotta remember that. Okay. I'm kind of curious to see what all these come with. Can we look at them? Okay, we can. So for Gwen, we have Devoted, Nightblade, Seeker, and Gallant. Devoted, I mean, her normal, she doesn't really have any abilities right now, but Devoted, Spinning Blade, apply 14 stacks of Light Block and Hemorrhage. Apply 13 stacks of Heavy Bleed to an enemy. Damage increased by 5 against enemies under 50% HP. So she's able to kill characters more likely. She does lose some stats, but she keeps the 75% HP. She loses might. She gains a lot of speed, or a decent amount of speed. What's her normal speed? Speed is 40, so gains 40% more speed. 45 dexterity, less defense, less fortitude, so she's gonna be able to get hit harder, get hit easier. Okay, Nightblade. We already have a Nightblade. So she goes up to 60 speed. Honestly, I'm thinking Nightblade just for stats alone. Everything's pretty much changes except luck, which keeps the same. Seeker is the... They don't really specify like what the Seeker is about. But Illumate increases an ally's accuracy by 33 for 2 turns, and enchant weapon. Enchant your weapon, making your next next 3 attacks deal 7 additional damage. Okay, she loses even more speed, so she's most likely gonna hit once, but supposed to do heavy damage. Don't know how I feel about that. And Gallant. Called Arms. Drop a banner to an adjacent tile for 1 turn, increasing nearby allies' crit by 18. Overpower. Attack, negating any counterattacks if the damage is greater than 50% of the enemy's max HP. Damage plus 5 against enemies above 50% HP. So we gain a lot of attack and a lot of dexterity in defense. We lose speed. Imagine this character having speed. That would actually be generally insane. Okay. I mean, knowing how her base stats are, I feel like Nightblade would be best for her stats. But as a class, both Seeker and Gallant abilities look kind of interesting. But I haven't really tested out too much of the over damage time abilities. I'm gonna say this right now, aside from like heavy high HP or bosses, I don't think stacks of debuffs are gonna be that great in my opinion. Like poison, maybe flame, whatever else there may be. Unless it debuffs their stats, I don't think they're gonna be that great. Knowing how it's just as off like face value wise, that's what I think, but I could be completely incorrect. But that's just what I think. Who knows? Okay, so these are different classes. Okay. So Rodin here could be a ranger. Lanky Spanky. That's quite a name for an ability. Call upon your orangutan to mighty slap a foe, applying 1 stun stack. Command Orangutan. Attack with your pet, dealing 4 additional damage and applying 2 heavy snare. Falling below half health grants 8 heavy block. Okay. Cutthroat. Licky Lasso. Grab a unit within 3 tiles with your giant toad's tongue, dragging them to an adjacent tile. Command a giant toad. Attack with your pet, dealing 4 additional damage and applying 1 heavy vulnerable. Attacks apply 1 poison for every 5 levels. Tamer. Call the Pride. Call upon your lion to war, applying 7 light block stacks up to 3 allies within 3 tiles. Command Line. Attack with your pet, dealing 6 additional damage and applying 1 heavy weaken. Pets apply 1 extra debuff stack when using Command Pet. And somebody else says the... Okay. Quick Draw. Wicked Candle. Your hyena laughs, unnerving enemies and applying 5 light weak stacks up to 3 enemies within 2 tiles. Command Hyena. Attack with your pet, dealing 5 additional damage and applying 2 heavy bleeds. Follow-up attacks regenerate 5 mana. Okay, so more speedy to get character. Okay. I wasn't looking too much at the stats here. Okay. Arthur. Geomancer, Warlock, Aegis, and Scholar. Star Surge. Ride cosmic energy up to 3 tiles away, dealing 7 damage to adjacent enemies. Moonlight, heal an ally within 3 tiles for 14. Spending Menace applies 4 light blocks to 2 random allies within 2 tiles. Okay. Someone that's mostly focused on healing. Warlock, Hailfire. Deal 16 damage to an enemy within 3 tiles. Poison Nova, explode with neurotic energy, applying 5 light poison stacks spread to enemies within 2 tiles. Attacking a poison enemy heals unit for damage done. Okay. Aegis. Erratic Refraction. Apply 52 heavy line stacks to an enemy within 2 tiles. I'm guessing that's accuracy based. Repulsion Shield. Surround an ally with energy for 3 turns, inflicting 9 damage every time they are attacked. Reflection. Taking damage increases damage of next attack by 20%. I kind of wish it was more based around the damage they take or something like that too, but that's not the case, but interesting. And Scholar. So that's what we already seen before with Alden. You can teleport, you can grant an ally 30 mana, and using, okay, so mana use raises Fortitude stat by 2 for the rest of the chapter. Okay. Cassandra. Juggernaut, Waveseer, Elementalist, and Ritualist. Juggernaut. Wait, I don't think that's supposed to change the color of the hair. Yeah. So I think that's a glitch, because she doesn't have blonde hair. She has black in the portrait. So she turns to white hair. Okay. Anyway. Absorb pain. Consume all active debuffs to heal for 6 each. You're at Cry. Heal all adjacent allies for 9. Taking damage restores mana equal to damage taken. Okay. So she's supposed to be there to take hits. And then able to heal allies frequently. Interesting. I think it really comes down to, I guess, the stat spread here. I mean, it'd probably be better to have more defense and fortitude. Okay. Waveseer. Healing Wave. Heals up to 2 allies in the line for 16. And Whirlpool. Create a 3x3 Whirlpool that units cannot move out of for 1 turn. Mana cost reduced by 30%. Sounds interesting. This one just seems an actual upgrade to normal class. Elementalist. Ice Shield. Shield an ally with ice, applying 9 heavy block stacks. Flame Strike. Call a pillar of flame, dealing 22 damage. Power increased by 4 after ability use until next battle. Okay. And Ritualist. Also difference in models here. Transfusion. Steal 7 HP per blood stack on the target. Ooh, steal. That could be interesting. Hex. Hex an enemy. Apply 6 heavy weak stacks. Blood Mage. Combat applies 5 plus level 3 slash... okay. So every level plus 5, she will give 3 blood stacks to a foe per, I'm guessing, 5 levels. And then steals HP per blood stack. So if there's, like, let's say 3, so she's able to steal, like, 3 times until it's done, but she gets more blood stacks anyway because she's attacking. Interesting. Okay, Ritualist seems interesting, and Waveseer just seems like a upgrade version of her class currently. Okay. Saxon. We have Gale, Conduit, Frigilian, and Monk. I like the original Spear one. It's kind of sad not to see it. Gale. Ravager wins. Apply 8 weak stacks to up to 3 enemies in a line. Stormborn. Switch damage type to magical. Deal 6 extra damage to weakened enemies. Greatly reduces his damage output. Interesting. Conduit. Chain Lightning. Deal 13 damage, chains up to 3 enemies within 2 tiles. Defibrillate. Heal an ally for 29 damage, applying 9 stun if they have more than 6 HP. Nearby main usage increases crit by 6% until next attack. Okay. So it kinda is like, unless the enemy has low HP, it kinda punishes you for healing them. Interesting. Icy Spire. Creates an Icy Spire for 1 turn, blocking movement. Defensive stance. Applies 6 heavy block stacks to self. Gain 5 power and 25 accuracy while block is active. Okay, but has like no res. Gotcha. Monk. Charge Sky. Elevates the unit's Sky state, raised advanced stats by 5 for 2 turns. Sky Blast. Send a bolt of energy at an enemy within 3 tiles, dealing 9 damage. Attack supply 5 plus level, and that creates 4 weak stacks. I'm guessing is what they're saying here. Okay, so we already went through this and this because we already have like a lore versions of characters. Okay, units can have 1 weapon equipped at a time. This may only be changed while in the base. Weapons have up to 2 rune slots that can have effects slotted into them. Runes that are slotted into a weapon may not be retrieved, so use your runes carefully. Okay. Okay, so we do have some runes on us, I guess. Right? No? You can change the to a long sword, which is... I wish it shows us the stats. 1 more weight and 3 more attack, same accuracy. Oh, and we have also different runes too. Okay, weight -2. Every debuff on enemy increases damage by 2. Crit plus 20. Accuracy -10. Might -2. Adds 10% of current HP to tower. Or deals 5 additional damage to magic enemies. Ooh. And cannot be undone. Sure. She's gonna have a lot of HP anyway, so that's just gonna make her do more damage. We do not have any runes there. Or you can only do 1 rune at a time? No. Okay, more weight, more accuracy, more power. That's fine. Oh, so you could choose a different amount of runes for each weapon, but you have a certain amount. Gotcha. Okay, I think I understand you now. Okay. Weapons. Rings. 3 gems may be combined to craft a ring, which grants unit special effects. Units may have 2 rings equipped. This may only be changed while in the base. Love Ring. Gain 2 HP per achieved bond level. Blazing Ring. 10% chance to deal additional damage. Prophet Ring. Healing gives 20%, 25 accuracy for 1 turn. Attuned Ring. Gain immunity to the effect of Binded. Handling Ring. Spend mana grants 1 power for this chapter. Okay, cleave rings and will target damage. Okay, gaining 4 to no allies within 2 spaces. Distance and size ability upgrades. Dodge affecting. Dodge increased by 50% of might. Interesting. That might make. That could probably definitely give character a essentially hard hitting enemy as a dodge enemy. That's interesting. Bleeding and poison attacks gains 0.5 damage. Okay, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, there's Blank's defense and fortitude equalize. So is this like the artifacts essentially? Is that what I'm guessing? There's lots of it in there. Elixirs. Elixirs are a one-time use item that increase the unit stats by 2 or 5 for HP. Be careful using elixirs on, as these are extremely limited and rare resources. Okay, so we have one HP elixir, and that's it. Yeah, sure.
That'll have to do.
I mean, she's going to be using some of her HP into... No, that's not. Whatever it was to gain mites from. Okay. And then shop. So we can buy essences and astral coins. We can also buy runes. Okay. And we can buy weapons. It's definitely different than the first one, because there's an inventory system and like that. Okay. So there is no, like, character system where it's like if you die, you lose stats. Is what I'm understanding, which is completely different than the first. And I was kind of hoping that was still the same, but I'm guessing they definitely changed it, so that's a bit different. I mean, first, I can't really say much. But okay. There's a lot of possible team building here. It's just a lot to take in. Army system. We can save, yes. Select mission, chapter 3. Yes. What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing?
Did everyone make it to safety?
Looks that way to me.
Let's not count ourselves safe until we're certain. Valeria, Cassandra, can we count on you to scout the area?
Leave it to us, Gwyn.
I have to go find my parents. I didn't see them in the fighting, and...
You don't have to explain yourself. Go find your folks.
Right.
We're lucky we had reinforcements. What I'm wondering is why they're here, and how they got here before us.
Doesn't matter to us. We should head back to Caliban, report to Father, and...
Are you crazy? We can't leave now. These people need our help.
And we can't offer that help without the support of the Order.
While normally I would advise we confer with the Grand Master, we may not be given that luxury.
Perhaps you're right. Still...
We should at least talk to the local leaders before we depart.
I agree. Come on, let's get this over with.
And that is precisely why we cannot get involved.
You and your chosen are housing our wounded. You're already involved.
We are as forbidden from inflicting harm as we are obliged to relieve it.
If I may interrupt, we've come on behalf of Grandmaster Irving.
Ah, Alden. That must make you two the Saldaran children, then. I can see the resemblance. And who's this one?
Arthur. Arthur Sildarin. We're all family here.
We pulled on his ears one too many times. I mean, how are we to know they'd stay that way?
I see. Well, I am Reverend Enid. This is Lord Carlisle, and...
And I'm Commander Aaron. It's lucky you were here to help. You did a brave thing back there.
Honestly, we thought we were the lucky ones. We didn't expect reinforcements.
Did the Grandmaster not inform you of his plans? How curious.
We are indeed aware of the plan. Gwen is merely thankful.
We were?
Just play along.
Don't be too thankful. Could be the attack only happened because the Lord was paid enough.
coin is not our master. We are its. Our only loyalty. As this nation's rulers, it is to Gratania.
Your only loyalty, your Gratania. Her people should be free to govern themselves, without masters to pull their strings.
Her people are free, precisely because of our efforts to keep them that way. Do you truly believe they prefer your personal brand of anarchy?
If not anarchy, then perhaps he intends to trade your strings for his chains, subjecting our people to martial law?
Ha! Come on now, don't accuse me of both. You have to pick one or the other. And the people know that what you label anarchy is what they call liberation.
They seem friendly.
Shush, Reardon.
Surely these concerns are but trifles compared to the threat of Asvarel, no?
Aye, true enough that. I don't get it though. Asvarel's been posturing along the border for some time now, but to invade?
There is no invasion, I fear. Their force is too small, and somebody would have sounded the alarm. But if not an invasion, then what?
Perhaps the commander's paranoia contains a kernel of truth. The timing of this attack may be no coincidence. If they knew we would be gathered in Haven, that might explain how quickly they moved.
If that's the case, then you can't stay here. They'll be looking for you.
Then we should return to the Tri-Towns, where defenses are strongest. The death of a single lord is an unacceptable risk.
The riders will take care of the refugees while the lords sit on their hands. We can't just sit around and chew the fat now.
Then the Chosen and I will be returning to Eazen's Hope with the wounded. If Asvarel threatens the border, it is our duty to negotiate peace.
Well, that was productive.
Ah, politics.
I have a bad feeling about this. I hope Cass and Val are doing all right.
It's quiet. No birds, no critters, no nothing. They must be spooked.
Of course they are. This is their home, and it's being hurt. Anyone would be afraid. Like Saxon.
Despite how they treated him?
Even a bad home's a home.
Hey, you're Gratanian too, aren't you?
Oh, I guess so.
Then shouldn't you be scared? This used to be your home too.
I am scared.
Right.
What about you? You grew up in Asvarel.
I did, but that was so long ago I barely remember. Besides, the Order's my home now.
It's all our home. But it's okay to be sad about the places that used to be home.
Whatever Asvarel is today, it's not the country I grew up in. That old home, it's lost to me.
That's very sad.
Yes, it is. Wait, look there!
There's a lot. Too many.
They're heading further past the border. We have to warn the others. Come on, Cass! And that's what we saw.
Well, that confirms our suspicions. They're aiming to eliminate the Gratanian leadership.
Split up like they are now, it'll be a slaughter.
Then we've got to do something.
Not a chance. There's only 6 of us.
7. 7 of us. If you're gonna fight, I'm there.
We're not getting involved. It's a direct violation of the tenets of the Order. We're sworn not to get involved in these kinds of conflicts. We're already straining that oath as is.
It's too dangerous. I can't allow it.
Gwyn, I agree with Reardon.
What's going on here, Alden?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Father's plan, perhaps?
I believe the Grand Master would urge you to intervene, yes.
You are hiding something from us. But we'll have to act fast if we're gonna do this.
Fine. We still can't be in 3 places at once.
Then we must choose one place to be.
Whomever we save, We have to be prepared for them to be the only survivors.
Oh.
The riders are with the refugees, and they're willing to fight back.
My family's with them too. You've got to help them.
But if the lords are lost, the power vacuum could shake Britannia to its core. Theirs is a prosperous and stable Britannia.
Losing their church would be no better. Besides, the Chosen are non-combatants and are carrying wounded. They can't fight back.
Or won't.
The Chosen, too, are sworn not to interfere in these matters. Their tenets are the most closely aligned with our own.
Okay. So now we're starting to get into the you can choose specific ways to go about this. Hey, stop that. Yes, I'm talking to you. Anyway, so Southern Riders, Merchant Lords, and Izin's Chosen. Southern Riders, a Gritarian faction that prioritizes the safety of small towns and the people least capable of defending themselves. We get Crystal Essence, Defense Elixir, Terrestrial Coins, and Sword Scimitar. Merchant Lords, a Gratian faction that prioritizes the economic health of the realm. 5,000 gold, 1 HP elixir, terrestrial coins, and a jeweled rod. And Izin's Chosen, a Gritarian force that prioritizes the common faith of the Gritarian people. 3 life essence, 1 fortitude elixir, 2 extra coins, and axe ceremonial lever. At this point, I don't really know, but this probably would be like a very specific, like, okay, do you need res? Do you need HP? Do you need defense? Do you go for gold, crystal, or life, and yada yada yada? Yeah, there's a specific weapons like that. Honestly, instead of like a story path, they're also going with a reward path as well. Well, with the money side of things, you could go for anything when it comes to essences. But you... I'm debating here. Because I wouldn't mind going with res, because I feel like res is going to be really hard to get. So gameplay-wise, we're going to have people fighting back. We're going to have to defend people, or in the middle of the road. I'm expecting Izin's Chosen to be the more difficult route. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Izin's Chosen. Not be able to change the decision, yep.
The Chosen are helpless without us. It'll be a hard fight, but they need our help the most.
But what about...
Relax, Saxon. The riders can keep them safe. I hope.
Come on, let's go. Reverend Enid, we come bearing news.
Ah, children of Sildarin. To what am I owed the pleasure?
Asvarella's in pursuit and will be here soon. We must stand and fight.
I should have known. My people are not killers, Sildarin. We will not fight unless we must.
No need. We came here to protect you.
You against them all. You are brave indeed. In that case, while we cannot fight, I will stay and heal your wounds while the others escape. Faithful of Isen, the specter of Asvarel comes for us. And so I bid you, fly now. Barricade yourselves within the Bastion of Hope. And should I fail here, carry my light unto Isen. Now go!
Promotion and class change. Changing classes require astral coins and astral ingots for tier 2 and tier 3 classes respectively. Classes may change as many times as you like, providing you have the resources. Once a unit promotes to tier 3 or tier 2 or 3, they cannot move back down a tier. Try promoting a unit now with astral coins you received when choosing a fraction. Okay, so they're coming from up top here, got it. Oh, so it's not a big map, gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna go Cassandra, and then we'll I guess we'll promote, we have 3 coins. We have less damage, but we have more speed, dexterity, fortitude, and mastery. Yeah. So we can move characters around, gotcha. But if it apply heavy poison to the attacker. Okay. HP increase, I'm guessing that's the... No, that might not be the boss. Is there a boss? Defeat foes, consume mana pools, and earn bound experience. Protect, end, or passes, or grin is defeated. Okay. So it's, what do they want us to do? Wait, okay, I mean, turn limit passes is not, like, I don't understand this point, because it's like, we're keeping her alive, so would we go for longer term passes? Some enemies marked by a skull are empowered, gaining additional effects and powers. Empowered enemies are more likely to have loot, but pose greater damage than their regular allies. Take care to read their empowerments and adjust your tactics accordingly. It's actually north 50% of enemy in defense. Drops 1 flame essence. Okay.
Good call.
Gains 20 mana on the start of one turn.
I'll see it done.
Let's get it done.
Okay. So they give you a turn to take care, maybe, of the enemies. Never mind. Oh, we actually, the game just kind of gave it to us. Cool. You dumb character! Oh, you actually hit. What the fuck? You got a almost under. You pretty much have probably less than 43%, my guess. Okay, so enemy reinforcements. Is this the boss? I'm not entirely certain on boss and who's not, you know. Yeah, so if the enemy kills him, that's fine. Good shit. Okay, so this character dies. That's perfectly fine. Good shit. Okay, severely poisoned. Attacks reduced by 3 for 3 turns and dodge. Okay, that's not actually bad at all.
Let's get it done.
We're rich!
Okay, so he still has Healing Touch as well. Okay,
I'll protect you.
cool.
I'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's time.
20 damage! Damn!
You need me?
Bring you back.
I'm here, don't worry.
Good shit. Oh, we can attack from range too. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Okay. Are you waiting the 8 turns? That's what I'm assuming at this point.
I can do this.
Abilities, Lightning Call Storm.
Alrighty.
You know, not ally against an ally trying to place 3 heavy stacks to an enemy.
This all you got?
Decent. There's a 35%.
Get a piece.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Okay, that means we could do this. Abilities, healing touch. And we can attack from a range. That is insane. Look and Cassandra popping off.
The spirits favor me today.
Ooh, look at that level up! Good shit, Cassandra!
Orders. Anything to protect the others. I'm really picking this up.
Rip! When do you have might and speed?
Wow.
It is what it is. I don't know if there's gonna be enemies spawning.
They're mine.
Too easy.
Peace.
You simply chose the wrong side. I've read about these.
Good shit, Arth.
I always win.
You're just gonna
Damn good technique.
be pretty decent, I think. And if we need to, we can head back and retreat. I don't know if I'm gonna try to go too far in. Oh, going after her. Oh, yikes. Is it 1 to 2 range? 0 damage. Oh, poor girl. Not realizing they're gonna get absolutely murked. What are you? You are 1 to 2 range physical.
I can do this.
Oh yeah, get him! Let's get peppy.
Okay. I could put Cassandra here, heal and attack.
Alrighty.
Oh, not enough. Okay. Abilities, healing
Let me help.
touch. Yeah, Cassandra's gonna be popping here real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Miss, sucker!
Oh yeah, get him!
Let's let loose.
I can't do anything!
Let's
I mean, I
let
could
loose.
go in there and do something, but I think that's
If I
way
have to.
too much of a risk.
If I have to.
I'm keeping you right there. We're not really using the mana pools, but I guess we kind of are at the same time.
I can feel something.
Okay.
calling me.
Mine would be pretty nice, but everything else is pretty good.
I'll see it done.
Way too many enemies. Too many enemies coming in. What's your res? You have fortitudes too, but you have a lot of HP.
It's time.
Yeah, we'll wait. That's to be expected, but we're still tanking it pretty damn well. What? The guy decided not to attack! Okay, okay. Oh my god, the AI is like, oh shit, this is too much for us. Let's not attack. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You need me?
I want him to get in there.
Be gone.
Let's move, people. That'll have to do.
Okay. Would
Damn good technique.
would really love speed on you, girl. Come on, girl. Show what a real mage does. Fist fighting magic. I mean, that'd be kind of cool if the animation changed to them using their fists, but
Hold nothing back.
almost killing. So you didn't crit.
Time to ride.
How much damage does he do? 13? 15 power, 15 both, 13 he would actually not die if we heal him. But we're also getting defense too, so he would die if we were off of it.
Part and parcel, huh?
In the what?
Am I getting it?
Fortitude, luck, and HP. Okay.
They
I
didn't
mean,
stand a chance.
Let's rock!
it's way too risky.
Let's rock!
Yeah, it's way too risky. And he still doesn't attack. But here we are, Dumbo coming in. 2 pitiful damage.
Such power is wasted on you!
Good shit, Eldon. Show him who's boss.
Ah, I've read about these.
Good shit, Alden. Showcasing who's the boss.
Anything to protect the others.
I can do this.
You hit. That's annoying. You could do damage, but, like, pitiful. I'm not afraid of Odin going down here. He is, like, the paladin of this run at the start. I love it. It's kind of sad, though, because I know that he's gonna get a fall off.
I'll do it.
Really fucking hard.
It's time.
But, like, I can enjoy the moment that we have here. I'm gonna see if the AI takes the bait. The AI is kind of taking the bait here. 3 damage! I can understand, because hide magic would probably kick our asses. Oh.
I'm going all out.
Doesn't matter if you get a crit, girl. I didn't realize she would actually died there, but you hit, that's fine. I want you to keep killing yourselves against my characters. Get some juicy experience. You actually attacking Odin. Good shit, mate, but it's not enough. Like, it's the only way they can actually do damage. But there is no punishment for losing a character with it to 0 HP. So the fact that that's the case,
I know just the right spell.
he's like, get the hell out of here, mages. Oh, you're gonna kill yourself against Eldon. Okay, cool. We'll just pretty much use the rest for experience for other characters.
I am sorry. Ah, I've read about these.
Yeah, we pretty much just wiping the entire face of everyone here. I mean, stupid. I'm saying stupid. Okay, I'm looking at levels here. Abilities. Abilities. 100% hit rate.
Let's get it done.
Okay. Yep, finish this guy off.
Whoa. I'll protect you.
Not a lot of experience, though, but we can also attack, so...
I got this.
That's fine if he gets it. So he's finally moving. What? What? I mean, I'll take it. I should be fine. Okay. Consume mana pools. Okay. Oh. I know. I think I probably lost the chance to get that. Whatever.
I can do this.
Well done.
Let me help.
Yeah, make sure she doesn't die. Because that would suck if I die at the very end
Moving it.
because of that.
Just like the good old days.
I love how they spawn in reinforcements, but there's no point.
I can scarcely believe it. We've survived.
Are you all right?
I am. But battle is such a terrible, terrible thing. Do you truly find peace in a life filled with such violence?
We don't find peace. We make it.
The Order doesn't fight for personal gain. We fight on behalf of Varroa and all her people.
Is that so? Izen teaches that the blade cuts both ways. That to kill is to kill, regardless of intent. Is it worth staining your very soul to save another's?
Perhaps this is a question we can ask ourselves when the fighting is over.
What do you mean? It is over.
Not yet, it's not. With this victory, their forces are diminished and spread too thin. We can use this momentum to push right through and retake the territory they claimed.
You mean liberate Haven on the same day they took it?
You would do this for a land that isn't even yours?
It's like I said, Varroa is our home. We would die for it.
Your words ring true. I may not have your warrior's heart, but I will confer with the Chosen and grant you what few boons we can offer.
Gwen, we made it. You can unclench your jaw now.
It's not over until we're back in Caliban. I don't know if I made the right choice.
Who's to say? But you're no use to anybody like this. Just breathe.
All we can do is hope we're doing what's best. It's too late to turn back now.
That's precisely why I can't lose focus. I made the decision, so what happens next is on me.
But Gwen...
That's enough! I appreciate the concern, Reardon. I do. But...
Okay. Just take care of yourself, alright?
I will. But only once the fighting's done. Now gather your things, we're headed for Haven.
Heroes of Haven. Oh, my mouse is at the very end of the corner there. Okay. I think I'm starting to remember certain parts because we're like a lot over here a lot of the time. Because I think was it Shirzan or was it like Murderol? I think Murderol might have been where characters were, but there's a okay. I remember there being yeah, because there's the other side of the world here, but I think this is the main land, and in the order of heroes are like on the other side of the world. But maybe things have changed since then. Who knows? Okay, more stats, but more weight. More damage, accuracy, weight, or crits? Honestly, or might. We have speed and fortitude.
That'll have to do.
Do I want to give her res? We'll see. I'll probably save res, but I'll give speed to her. Make her a bit speedy to help out with her probably very low, decent, like somewhat low speed growths. Okay, we have a bond with Saxon and Warden. Warden has, Saxon has a lot of bonds here. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna read through all of these, because it is like the demo. So I won't go through all of it, but anyway, yo Saxon, you hold up okay? Oh right, and I mean, Sir Raiden? Sir, that's a first. Pretty sure I'm just I already forget his name. Fuck it. Raiden. Really, I figured you outrank me or something like that. I mean, you're Grandmaster Irving's son. Yeah, don't remind me. And no, I don't think I think I rank out. Blah blah blah. I outrank anyone. Though maybe I should double check. Can't go wrong with a few special privileges, eh? I was worried I'd been caught sucking off. I mean, whoa, Saxon, you were sucking off? No, I mean, I was just sucking off after them, making everyone else clean up a mess for you. That's why I just want to get out of the crowd. That's my man. You know how proud I am of you right now? I honestly don't. You're not gonna tell Irving? Only if you don't tell anyone you saw me. Hang on, you're sucking off too, but you're... Yeah, son of great Grandmaster Irving, chieftain of Chelabons, a great hero of the Ascension War. I'm sure to be a real cross about it, but what the hey? You know? He's got bigger fish to fry than making sure I do my chores. I guess so, then I'm not in trouble. Trouble? Are you kidding? You might be my new favorite guy. Do you have any idea how many stuck-up heroes to be you get in the order? No sense of fun anywhere, I swear. Man, I hadn't thought about it, but yeah, it must be tough to find some time to unwind around here, huh? No kidding, but you look like that's hard to find a way, eh? I suppose I know to try. Oh, he's known to... is he? Downright infamous, I gather. Back in the day, you could say I was a bit of a troublemaker, always in good fun, of course. Good fun's the best kind. Hey, actually, how about we cut a deal? A deal? Yeah, next time you feel like sneaking out, you come find me first, alright? In exchange for some good company, I'll cover for you if we get caught. You do that for me? But we barely know each other. And how do you fix that, you reckon? Come on, it'll be fun. Well, alright. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, by the way, if you want to sneak back in, now's the time to do it. They do head counts around now. They call it the rodent check. Sounds like we're getting inside the base then. Let's get out of here. Lovely. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about anything, but, like, I could go through each, but this is not the main game, and I don't want to bore too much of focusing on that. I just want to kind of get through the demo here in quick order. But yeah, Chapter 4. Let's go. Gratania Haven.
Heavens. There's barely anything left but a smoldering ruin.
I don't
At least the fire's
disagree with
out.
that, but anyway.
All right, everyone. Let's go over the plan one more time.
There should be a bit differences in
I'm
the map,
still
but...
not too sure about putting our faith in the Chosen like this.
We have to. We won't have any help for this one unless Enid comes through for us. And we can't do this alone.
And you're positive that Asvarel is going to retreat?
Their front line is completely disrupted and they're in unfamiliar territory. They don't have any other options.
I don't like it. We have no guarantee anyone will show up.
If no help is coming, then we'll just have to make do with what we have. Or would you prefer we flee?
Look, just because I don't like it doesn't mean I'm not on board. You're here, so I'm here. That's how this works.
Reardon.
Anyway, let's get into position.
Good idea. They're here.
There's so many of them. How are we supposed to...
Take it slow and
By fighting
methodical.
hard. We've tipped the odds as far in our favor as we can. All that's left is for Gritania to answer the call.
This will be a bloody battle.
It might be, but I can't think of a finer group of fighters to put my faith in than all of you. So come, repay that faith in kind, and let's win this thing!
Hey, don't go stealing all the glory.
Must I always stick my neck out just to keep those two out of trouble?
Well spoken, Gwen. Just like your father.
They're willing to put it all on the line for a backwater town like mine. How could I not fight alongside them?
That's the spirit! Now, let's make the Order proud!
Okay, so there's, I'm guessing, claim the throne. Is there any chests? There is one at the very top right. We have a witch. There's two sets of chests. Okay. Top right and bottom left. We have a decent amount to get through. We could probably focus through the left and middle. Go top right, deal with that, and then go left. Unless there's like a time limit, then I'll probably send Alden top right. Seize or 13 term limits. Defeat 25 foes, win in fewer turns. Throw out 10 and heal HP. Okay. What's your immune to vulnerable?
You need me?
Who has higher attack? 14, 12. Take you out. Okay. There is a witch, which doesn't really say much. It's just probably, my guess, is high res damage. Okay, is it one range? Why can I... Why can't I do that? Hello? Why can't I move there? What? Okay, this is a weird glitch.
Alrighty.
Yeah, okay, that's the only spot we can't actually go to. Okay, that's kind of annoying. This also here too. That's really annoying as well.
It's time.
Okay, we just completely one-shot. It's interesting that we have a mage that's one to, like, you know, close hit, which is interesting.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, let's just take her out.
It had to be done.
I'm impressed, honestly.
Let's get it done.
Keep it up.
This will be simple.
Good shit, Earther. Almost level up. 12 and 17, so that'd be 29. But he has more res than 7, 2, so 15. 7, 5. 5 plus 15 is 20, he'll live. He has a 58 hit. I hate that. I guess I'll send her up.
Let's let loose.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Coming.
Who, me?
Okay. Oh, I forgot. Oh, shit. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, you actually dodged? Bro. Okay, going after my Requez, which is funny because she kind of tanks it really fucking well. Level up.
I can feel something calling me.
Not bad. Oh, now we get experience. Okay.
Moving it.
This should kill.
I'm going all out.
Good shit, girl.
Too bad. So sad.
Abilities. Okay. Honestly, I probably should heal and attack. Abilities, heal.
Let me help.
I need to see if I can heal myself.
Alrighty.
At the combat bleed for three or 2 combats. Okay, I need to see if I can heal myself. I really do.
We need to move.
Okay. He gets doubled. This is why I want speed. But we'll take her out with her ability. $69. Okay.
Let's move, people.
Oh, I didn't even notice there was an entrance like that. Oh shit. Okay. It's like chess sometimes, where it's like you make a perfect move by accident. He's gonna die, but he takes damage.
You simply chose the wrong side. I've read about these.
That sound. Reinforcements?
Ours or theirs?
Children of Sildarin, I have heard your challenge, and I come now bearing an answer.
Enid.
I am an instrument of Ezen's will. For too long have I interpreted that will to be of our stagnation. I see now that we must fight, lest the light of hope be strangled by our own cowardice. So fight we will. For Haven, for Gritania, and for Ezen.
Good
I
shit.
can't believe it. She actually came.
Looks like we might stand a chance after all.
Press the advantage, everyone. They've nowhere to run.
I'm surprised there hasn't like been an actual character this story yet. I want to say that real quickly. Like an actual like villain to this group. I mean,
Not bad.
We should study this later.
I cannot use my own healing. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, fuck.
Right.
Let me help.
I got this. Let's get peppy.
Let me help out and attack this poor fool.
Just a fraction of my power.
Good shit, Elden. Holy shit, though. Don't die, girl. Hopefully they have healers on their team. Oh, no, they don't. That would be kind of a cool little thing that you can do. 10 damage. We live. Level up.
That'll have to do.
Nice! That's a good-ass level up, Grin. Good shit. Witches don't seem that great, but I feel like they're probably going to get, like, a huge amount of, like, damage boost because they are single hit lane. And, oh my god, she's gonna die. There needs to be a, like, checks and balances game.
This one's mine.
Good shit, Grin. You're definitely not like your father. Holy shit, I can say that. Oh, there is reinforcements. Lovely. Okay. I wonder if you can stop the reinforcements if you can be on the tile.
This way.
Level 4?
Nothing's stopping me now.
Good shit, I can't whistle right now. Fortis, okay. That's what he looted.
We should
Loot.
study this later.
I'll protect you.
Good shit.
Let's move, people.
Almost ability.
It had to be done.
Okay. Let's help out here. We got a one-shot anyway. She has 26 hit, yeah. GG.
Too bad. So sad.
I hate that she's kind of just killing herself.
Don't overdo it now.
Good shit. Thank you, AI. You're being smart here. I wish they had a healer on their team, because it would make a lot of sense. But I can understand the game just them being, like, legitimately, psychopathic in nature. Archer incoming. Yeah, he's dead. GG. Oh, shit. Okay, let me see. Can I heal? Yes, I think I could.
Moving it.
Move here. Abilities, heal.
Let's get peppy.
You're essentially suiciding on yourself. We're gonna try our best to keep these guys alive.
I am sorry, truly.
Time to ride.
Okay, ally phase. He's suiciding. Going for the kill. Thank you for the astral coin. Don't die. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think they're really dying. I wish that there was like a thing with that.
I'm going all out.
Good shit.
Try a little harder next time.
Good shit. Okay.
Good
Loot.
Ah, I've read about these.
I kind of wish there was an inventory system to this game. I don't know if that is the case or not, because it could be one of those, Wait, right there. I think everything is kinda...
Okie dokie.
I'm trying to avoid combat for her.
We need to move.
I guess. I wish these guys were smart and not just do range combat. Good shit. Grid is literally taking names. This is not normal. Like, main character.
It'll have to do.
Oh shit, Gwen is out here. Like, I'm gonna be best girl. Okay. Okay. We're pretty much having best girl.
If I
Okay.
have to.
Take you out, mate.
It didn't have to be this way.
Good call.
I should be able to kill him, yeah. He has a chance to hit, but like a coin toss. Yeah, he still hit, but we're
Bit off more than we could chew. Feels like a burst of energy.
Yeah, this is one of those characters that needs might.
Oh, pretty.
And more HP. More might and HP. If she can get those two things, she's rocking. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case, but we can,
Yep.
can hope, you know. Damage take reduced by 7 for 1 attack. Actually, the only threat is probably this priest, but even then, like, I think we're actually
I'll
gonna
see
be
it done.
fine. Like, I think we're actually genuinely gonna be fine. Like, what is out here taking names? Just giving her that rune on her sword, gigging her HP into might, she's just getting really good level ups. She is out here ready to kill all these guys, and I want to do that, but at the same time, I feel like that's a little overkill. Because I want to do that for other characters as well.
They're mine.
Oh, I don't understand this AI. This AI is literally just killing themselves. That is perfectly fine. Like, they're rather going for Saxon than main character. 0 damage. What's our turn? Turn 8. Win in 2 more turns, but I have to heal more damage.
Alrighty. I'll protect you.
Dying's not so bad.
Good shit. A level up for Cassandra.
The spirits favor me today.
Okay. Making her more of a tank is not bad.
I'm impressed, honestly.
Orders.
We need to move. We
Okay.
should study this later.
We can probably do a 29. The 20 damage. Actually, no, I don't know if he would kill. I'm not entirely certain on how the calc works there.
I'm impressed, honestly.
Try a little harder next time.
You need me?
Oh, he's literally gonna be face. Okay. Interesting decision.
It's over for me.
Level 5.
I have to learn control.
Not great level up. Not a great one, but I'll take it. And we literally just did everything this chapter. Overall, the difficulty isn't that high, but I don't want to jinx anything because the difficulty could ramp up.
Right.
I know I will say this right now, a lot of the gameplay is different. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. But I guess if you looked at Fire Emblem's kind of similar too, is that they don't always stick to very similar gameplays mechanics. So that's not like too much of an issue. To me anyway.
Like the good old days.
And see Alden's still MVP. But I like how Gwen is kind of becoming a monster.
Ah, look there! They're surrendering!
Then that means...
We
did it! We won!
Haven is liberated! I haven't fought like that in years. Not since...
No time for reminiscing, Alden. We've got work to do. Gather up the survivors. Anyone in Asvarelian colors is to be handed over to Gritania as a prisoner. Tend to the wounded and take stock of our losses.
Even after a victory, she doesn't slow down for a second.
Yeah. When we get home, drinks are on me. And I'm not taking no for an answer. That includes from you.
Oh, don't you worry. I wouldn't dare turn down a night on your dime.
Sildarin, I assume you have questions for me.
Not really. But I half expected you to be a no-show.
Yes, well, ease and willing I would have been. Tonight I have made murderers of my flock. Tomorrow we will begin the long road to atonement.
You showed up to Inn's Hope expecting a massacre, only find a militia forming, so he mucked in.
You were one of Lord Carlisle's men, yes? What happened?
We didn't stand a chance. It was a massacre. Luckily, they retreated. I assumed we have you to thank for
Commander
that.
Aaron, too, fell in battle. From what we've been told, the riders fought to the very end so the refugees could reach safety. What forces accompanied me were all that remained.
Damn. If only we could have done more.
You did plenty, child. Were it not for your aid, there would have been no survivors at all. However, with both the riders and the lords gone, Gritania is without leadership and wanting for military might. We would be easy pickings for a second wave.
We aren't without leadership yet. We still have you, don't we?
Me? I suppose, if that's to be the way of things, I must accept that burden. I would hope I can count on you to help.
Sure. Sure. If you can afford my rate, that is. Let's talk business, eh?
Indeed. But first, Sildarin, are you well? You look in dire need of respite.
No, not yet. There's still work to be done.
She's right. You're gonna hurt yourself. Get some rest.
All right. Just for a moment.
She mustn't push herself so hard. I would hate to see so bright a flame burn itself out so quickly.
So, you finally decided to take my advice, huh?
Only for the moment. I didn't realize how tired I was getting.
Everyone else did. We even told you.
I know, I know. It's nice to finally just breathe. Even though it still smells like smoke and ash.
Right? You'd think if they planned on occupying the town, they'd only torch the ugly buildings. But they went and burned down the nice ones, too.
There's no accounting for taste.
Hey, come on, don't joke about that. This is home to these people, you know?
Hey, I thought you were supposed to be relaxing, not being a hard-ass.
I can do both.
I believe it. It's second nature to her by now.
Oh, shush. I was having a moment before you two came along. Look, the sun's about to rise. If, you don't mind?
Might we share that moment with you then?
Knock yourselves out.
Sorry for doubting you, Gwen. If I'd been in charge, Who knows what would have happened?
Indeed.
Sleep.
If Father had seen how you led us today, he would have been proud.
She's long gone passed out, guys.
Oh, come on, Gwen. Don't leave us hanging. Gwen?
Let's leave her be.
Good idea.
Huh? Damn it, did I really just... Something's wrong. What are they doing here?
They come bearing a banner of peace.
Peace?
I know how you feel, Gwen, but stay on your guard. They're plotting something, I'm sure of it.
They wouldn't have arrived so soon if they weren't already prepared. This is just their plan B.
Good people of Gritania! My name is Officer Mikhail of Aspharel. We come bearing no ill will. We seek only reconciliation. Might we speak with whomsoever is in charge here?
You may not, for they were slain by your people. You may speak with us instead.
Ah, you must be a member of the Order of Eternals, then. Not to worry, you are exactly who I wish to speak with. We have come on behalf of Emperor Leonid, highest of powers in Aspharel, and indeed all of Varroa, to make but two simple requests. The first, that all of our surviving men be returned to us immediately. And the second, that the Order withdraw from Aspharel and cease all operations in our territory. Also, immediately.
With all due respect, Officer Mikhail, while we understand that Aspharel considers Haven to be in their territory, Varroa at large has long considered it to be of Gritanian dominion.
Indeed? I believe it was Gritania herself that decreed Haven to be under no protections of the state.
Is he telling the truth, Alden?
Gritania's claim over Haven is admittedly tenuous, but it is a claim nonetheless.
Regardless, your order is sworn not to get involved in matters of international politics. And yet here you are, picking sides in a border dispute.
A border dispute? This was an assassination attempt. If Gritania's leaders had perished, the repercussions would be felt throughout all Varroa.
Oh my, such loaded language. Shall we take this discussion before the council in Threlisar? Or do you fear their judgment?
You snake.
Asvaro recognizes, of course, that this situation was messy. We offer our sincerest condolences for the lives lost, and while our claim over Haven is justified, we will cede control for the time being.
You got your asses kicked.
Indeed, we will even forgo reparations for the great loss of life your order has caused us, so long as you grant us our request.
Make no mistake, Gwen. This is no request, but a demand.
Well, then surely we can't just give them what they want.
On the contrary, every word he said is true. Threlisar cares little for the Order as is. If this case were brought before them, it could be disastrous.
All right, Officer Mikhail. As the acting leader of this sortie, I, Gwyn Sildarin, accept your proposal on the Order's behalf.
Indeed? Then let us, as they say, shake on it and seal the deal.
If we must.
Watch yourself, Gwyn Sildarin. Now that I know the face of my enemy, I will not make the same mistakes again.
I don't know about that. He's gonna probably kick your ass.
Then we have an accord. We shall depart once our men have been returned to us.
It's getting too
a
strong.
Pleasure doing business with you, and give my warmest regards and sincerest apology to your father,
We should return to Caliban. Father will want to hear about this.
Yes, he will.
Wait! Take me with you. I want to join the Order.
Saxon? Hey, buddy, not that we wouldn't love to have you, but are you sure?
Yes. I mean, I think so. Can't stay here. There's already whispers about me, and I don't want to put my family in danger.
But that's crazy. You were fighting for their home while they turned tail and ran.
It's up to Father whether you'll be accepted.
Don't worry about that. You're a shoo-in, honest.
You really think so?
If you show Irving even half the man you've demonstrated to us, he'll welcome you into the Order with open arms.
That's great! That's...
Hey, whoa, no need to get all weepy on us.
I'm sorry. I need a minute. So much has happened.
Take your time, man. We're in no hurry to leave. Whenever you're ready, we'll be waiting for you.
Thank you.
He's really hurting.
To leave one's own family behind. There are few greater sorrows.
Children. They just want to do what's right by their parents. To make them proud. I wonder, have I made you proud this time, Father? Or is even this not enough?
Okay, that's an interesting way to end it off. I am in the belief that he's more of a protective father than anything else, unless a lot has changed. Who knows? We don't even know who the mother is. Anyway, beta finished. Thank you so much for taking the time to play this beta for Dark Deity 2. This is just a tiny slice of a final game, which contains 30 chapters and a variety of training and challenge missions. 30 chapters. Decent amount. We hope you had fun and you're looking forward to the game or want to support us to give it a wish list. It helps us out a ton. I want to mention something real quick. If there is a bit of changes due to the choices, technically you could make the argument it's way more than just 30. Because I feel like at that one, 3 bend road, essentially, of which choice you want to go with, will probably change the map and enemies, is my guess. But who knows, I might be incorrect. But I think from what I've heard from the devlogs, that might be what's happening, and that's why it took a bit in terms of, length of developing this game. There's a lot more other things to it, too, than that, but that's what I'm thinking. Anyway. We hope you had fun in your cave. Okay, wish list, help us a ton. There is no time restriction on the beta, so feel free to hop back into the campaign on a different difficulty or to try new classes. You can even mess around with some of the limited for the beta campaign customization if you wanted to create a challenge run for yourself. Interesting. We'll be working hard to get the game finished to you all. So again, thank you so much for giving the game a try, and we'll have more fun for you soon. I don't think there'll be saves that will transfer to the main game. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. But it's only the first 4 chapters, so it doesn't really matter too much. In 3 hours, jeez. Okay, statistics. Okay, shows the damage. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, Gwendolyn was kind of becoming a monster at the end, which I'm surprised. Anyway, we can go to main menu. Yes. It's a new game, load game, archive, settings, and exit. Settings, I don't think there's... let's see, new game. Campaign modifiers. Recruit organization, currently locked for the demo. Fuck. But this is actually something that I think is really cool, is that someone probably could hack and probably get this to work on the demo, by the way, but that's beside the point. Okay, so they doing the linear level stuff, aka what they did for, highest difficulty in Engage. Enemy attitude, modify enemy attitude rates by percentage, enemy bases by percentage, and modify player attitude rates by percentage, player bases by percentage, experience gain, gold gain. Interesting. So we could go heavy. I wish I could turn this on. There's obviously a reason why they don't, because you'd literally just be you'd probably be spoiled on characters. Not recommended for new players. Do I wanna... I don't know if I'm gonna do a different difficulty. I think that's gonna be it for now when it comes to Dark Deity 2. I know the game isn't obviously out yet. I don't know. I'm debating upon if I want to... how I'm gonna go about when it comes to, like, the first Dark Deity. Because I do want to kind of work on it some more or play it again. But we'll see type of deal. So there's a lot of differences between the first and the second here. Like, a lot. Which I'm kind of surprised by. There's a part of me that, I definitely do want to go through the story again, probably. But, something I'll probably do off stream, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But a lot of different gameplay changes. So, for example, there's really no inventory system. It's very similar almost to Echoes in a sense, but you don't really have an inventory system, and you don't have the whole HP system to it. But only way you can heal is with some other character, multiple characters. So it's obviously, as you can see here, there's multiple characters that have multiple ways of healing. So it's gonna be really important to be careful on the encounters of your characters. Characters don't die, nor do there's no negative to characters dying unless it's the main character, and that's how you have the lose condition. I feel like that's kind of sad, annoying. Like, that was kind of what made Dark Deity the one originally, like, unique, at least from my experience, is that your punishment for a character dying than just sending them out to die and having them as a meat shield was the fact that they lose stats. So because of that, there was this, like, you know, pros and cons, but, like, generally there was a punishment for your characters dying. And I feel like with Dark Deity 2, I feel like that makes this game a little too easy, knowing that it's like I could literally just have someone be bait or to die to do something, and then I don't have to really worry about anything like that. What's interesting is that they have a lot less of, like, okay, but I will go back to the whole Echoes things. They do have kind of the idea with tiles and how tiles are important in this game. And with that, there's also status effects too. So it's like they kind of made it so that there's no weapon triangle. Health is really important to salvage and essentially plan around, especially with certain enemies. And it definitely seems like the enemies didn't really hit too hard, which would make sense for them to hit hard if you had some, like, triangle effectiveness and or ways to continuously heal. Now, we'll have to see, because I know there's the voice acting, not all of it's in there. I don't know if there's missing systems, because it's still the demo and they don't want to spoil too much. But if this is all we're kind of getting for gameplay, I think the ring system is going to carry hard for this game. And I'm really curious to see how that plays into effect, because I barely touched the ring system. We kind of delved into it a little bit, but there were so many rings. There seemed like over 100 different rings with different effects that pretty much replaced the whole, like, artifact system. So there's still that sort of system in there, and it's gonna be interesting to see as you go further in what you can explore and, like, experiment with. We're kind of already getting that with the rune system as well for weapons. For example, I did it so that was it the rune, or was it, I can't remember in what now. It might have been the rune that pretty much gave, or was it, am I being stupid? It doesn't show, I don't know why it doesn't show the other characters. Let me load into this. Yes. I need to look into, yes. I need to look into Gwyn, because Gwyn, inventory, Yeah, here right now. Knight, add 10% of current HP to power. This is like what I'm talking about, where there's little side effects that you can experiment and build with your characters. So there is still that aspect from the Dark Deity 1 that I liked, that is still in the game. For example, Gwen is a really bulky bitch. So why not use that bulk to attack? And then hope you get good on speed and you have a little monster. And that is exactly what's kind of happened with our Gwen here. She's essentially getting close to on par of Eldon. Eldon is kind of the my brain's being stupid, the Jagan of the game, where he's essentially like a like both, I guess, Valeria and Alden are, but I feel like Alden is the more of that when it comes to the fact that he can pretty much still kind of Oko a lot of the characters, aside unless they're speedier than him. But I think honestly, yeah, that's still pretty good, and I think that's really nice that they still have something like that to an extent. It makes sense when it comes to Alden as well. But anyway, yeah, the fact that you have this rune that essentially allows you to take HP to might, I love that a lot. It's funny how she's essentially being better than a farther already. And that's kind of insane to think about. But yeah, going back to the ring situation, there is so many rings. It's not even funny. You can equip 2 of them. Like, mastery increased by 1 for every 5 current HP. Defense and fortitude plus 4 when below half health. This is like at the very end here. Limited ring. Gain 1 light block for every 5 mana spent. Gain 10 additional mana from the first combat each turn. Healing effects increased by 50%. Like, there is so much. Hurricane ring. Movement plus 1. Like, this can greatly increase the replayability and making of characters. That while it is kind of unfortunate they removed the whole reduction of stats when dying, this allows you to essentially almost be like 3 houses in terms of experimenting and building of operator characters. Same deal as the first one, but the first one you had to be a bit careful, especially with the whole fact that they're wildly more extreme when it comes to the artifacts, and of course you have the chance you could just lose stats because you die. But this allows you for a lot of things. Cannot take more than 40% HP in 1 hit to chosen ring. We almost have that, we just needed to get a sapphire. Like, that's insane, actually. Yeah, you could probably give that to... Hell, chosen ring would be very good on Valeria with, like, low defenses and low HP. If she gets hit, she would have to get 3 hits to die. Like, that's actually a real, like, there we go. There's already a ring for a character. There's probably more like this. Gain fortitude equal to the half of the rep and white. Like, I'm barely going over this. I know there's way more just from briefly looking at this. Single target direct damage spells instead deal 50% of their damage to the target and adjacent enemies. Yeah, there is a lot. Abilities gain 50% effect, but double the mana cost, max 100. Every death on the map heals wearer for 2 HP. Interesting. Don't know if that's really that great, but... Anti-mage ring. Take 3 less damage and deal 3 more damage to magical enemies. Like, there's probably so many more. I feel like that anti-mage ring could be really good on Gwen with low res. Like, bro, I'm already like, here we are. Okay, so we, I guess the green is what we can make. Lady ring adds 10% of max HP to advanced stats. Guys, can I make Gwen a monster? Yes. Will this stay? Probably not. Holder's defense and fortitude equalize. Interesting one. That could also help with the res. And defeating a foe grants 25 dodge for 1 turn. Pretty nice, but not... You would have to be a dodge tank that hits hard enough to kill. That might actually be really good for that scenario, but... I don't think we really have anyone yet. Maybe Gwen, if she got a lot more stats in a forego long time from future now type deal. It is interesting. Again, I know I'm going back to the whole armor setting system. It makes, like, thinking about that, I'm actually kind of like the idea of them removing it, because the issue with Dark Deity 1's system with that was it was very confusing and complicated. Like, for me, I never really relied too much on the armor system, even if it granted a lot more strategy scenarios. I never relied on it or needed to do it. While it did affect damage, it wasn't something that it was personally trying to focus on as important. So with that not being there, I can understand why. I can understand why they don't probably have it in there, because maybe they thought that too, that it was just unnecessarily not so much complicated, but maybe confusing for people, especially going from Fire Emblem to this armor system. Anyway, I don't think I have really much else to know. I am kind of curious on other things, but at this point, it's more or less you just have to wait. Oh, we can buy a sapphire. If we went for money, would we be able to buy a sapphire right now and get that, like, anti-mage or whatever? We could probably sell, actually, and get enough. Well, I'm not gonna worry too much because of the demo, but yeah, this kind of showcases, like, I think there's gonna be a lot of, like, team building and character building in this, but I don't know at this point how well that's gonna go, but I can see the building blocks for that. Though I will say this, I think they should have kept, I know I keep repeating this, but I think they should have kept the stat loss with death. This would have given more of a, a penalty for a character dying, and more of, like, you don't want to just send people out to the deaths all willy-nilly, which would make it the time limit more stressful. Because to me, the time limit is honestly just more of a nuisance than to not have the character stall. And I feel like they gotta definitely leverage the time limit more by having it so that there's a penalty with dying. Because I feel like a lot of people in this game would probably just send characters to their deaths and probably think this game's easy if there's, like, no penalty for dying. And then, like, the whole, like, aside from the extra rewards, it wouldn't really give enough initiative to be careful with moves, and I guess it wouldn't be as stressful, I guess, which I guess it depends upon the person how they feel about that, if that's necessary or not. Granted, this was on hero mode, this wasn't on the deity mode, so maybe this wouldn't necessarily be the case, but I mean, given from what I dealt with, I don't think I would have too much issue doing the demo on deity. I say that, but I don't know. But regardless, aside from that, of the gameplay mechanics and like that, the animations, the pixel graphics, a lot of things I do feel like are better than the first. I did like how it looks. It does feel nice to play with controller, with a mouse and keyboard. I haven't played it with the controller. And I think the menus and like that are just better. I think this is a way more polished product than the first one. Granted, I played the first one before they even updated the maps in the DLC, so that's kind of up in the air when it came to like that, and that's kind of mostly the fact of I probably should go back into the first one and just kind of see all the changes they did since the last time I played in 2022. But yeah, I think I'll probably do that by myself. I don't know. I'm still going back and forth if I want to do that on stream or not. But I do want to finish the game. And like that. Anyway. I think that's all I wanted to mention for now. I think I kind of got over almost every talking point, at least for the game here. I don't know when the game's gonna release. But I do eventually plan on probably playing through this, buying this and playing it on stream. I think that's probably something I'll do. I don't know if we'll do anything else after that point. We'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind. I feel like this game is easier to get into than the first. That's what I'm thinking right now. It's like that's what I feel like that's the case, and there's like a lot less you have to worry about too much. And while there's a lot of complexity to this game, I feel like that's not necessary to enjoy it. That's the feeling I'm getting so far. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think a good example of this could be like a side example would be like Three Houses, for example, but with pixel graphics as the gameplay. And who knows? I don't know if difficulty-wise, I didn't really seem like I had too much difficulty, but then again, I also had like Alden, and I can't remember. I don't think we had any character like Alden, or like a Jagan in the first one, if I remember correctly. But I have to go back and play it. Maybe I've gone better, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's live stream. Enjoyed myself. Probably will play the full game when it releases. There is a lot of changes. I do want to play through the original, the first one, over again, and probably at least finish it. Aside from that, I am going to end the stream off here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, /follow. Description below is Discord, so please go check it out. Aside from that, you guys know the show. I'm Zik11. Good night, Shamans. Good night, Shiny Team. Be safe and be healthy. And I will see you all in another live stream from now that I can't guarantee, because I don't know what I'll do next. So, I'll let you guys know, as I always say in Discord. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.